Stefanos. You said before the match that you thought you'd learnt a lot about his game from that final in Toronto. Does it feel to you like he's playing a different style of tennis now from then?
For sure he does. I mean, yeah, definitely.
What's changed?
His aggression and his serve.
Stephanie, do you still feel like the most happy man in the world? And what's the most important takeaway from this match for you?
Honestly, I have no idea what I can take from that match. It's not that I was even close to get to something. I only got 6 games from that match, and I don't know. I feel very strange. I mean, I feel happy with my performance in this tournament, but at the same time, I feel disappointed. I feel like I could do a bit better today. I don't know. That's how I felt. But it's a very, very weird feeling. It almost felt like just couldn't play better. I don't know.
Stefanos, you look a bit dazed. Did he surprise you in any way, or is it just because it's right after the match you haven't processed it yet?
He did. I mean, yeah, he did surprise me. He served. I mean, he's not the biggest server on tour. That's a pretty average serve, but it's annoying that I didn't get close to break him at all. And he's just very aggressive from the baseline. That's pretty much it. But I don't know. I really can't think of something positive on that match. Probably the second set, which was the one that I got closer to, but the rest, it kind of felt like in a way it felt like it wasn't tennis so much like the other matches that I played. It felt like a different dimension of tennis completely. He gives you no rhythm. He plays just a different game style than the rest of the players, and he has this talent that no other player I've never seen a player have this. But just he makes you play better. I don't know. I would call that a talent.
Stefanos, although this is hard, as you said, you only took 6 games, you weren't even close, I understand that. But maybe not tomorrow, maybe not in a week's time, but in a few months, will this defeat help you maybe?
I hope so. I really don't know. That's definitely not the way I wanted to leave from the tournament. At least, I wanted to fight, maybe a 4th set, get something out of it, and not just leave with 6 games only from that match. That's what I meant in my previous interview. I just feel I can do a bit better, but I just couldn't today. The angles that he was using, my brain was used on a certain rhythm of the game with all the righty players that I played that week. And to him it felt like I was always, when he was playing, I felt always on the wrong foot, never really didn't check properly, felt very slow today. I feel pretty fast when I'm on the court. I mean, I've improved a lot in that part of my game, and today I felt like a 2'10" guy that can move on the court, and that's definitely not me. I don't know. It just felt weird. The whole match felt weird from the very beginning. My body was stiff. I wouldn't say I was serving very well. As I said before, just has a talent not to make you play bad. That's it.
Did you feel at all tired? You've played a lot of tennis these last 2 weeks. Did you feel fatigue at the start of the match at all?
I felt a bit. I was a bit mental. I would say I was a bit mentally not in the match so much. I felt kind of empty in my brain, which is strange because I never feel like this when I'm in the match. I really wanted badly to wake up. I felt a bit. I felt like my reaction time was very slow. I felt like everything was not that alert like it usually is. I felt a bit down. just a click worse than I'm usually. And I really don't know how to explain this. I guess from the match that I played before or the whole week that I played here, I'm trying to understand what was going wrong today.
When was the last time an opponent made you feel that way on the court?
I would probably say last time I felt like this was good question. In Paris, in the Rolex Masters, I felt pretty much the same when I lost in the second round, I think. I felt really not in the match. I felt like I was somewhere else. Was trying to pump myself up, a little bit, just give a reason to be on the court, but still couldn't find one. And that was also a bad match that I played there. And I actually practiced with him. I practiced with Rafa the day before I played Damir Jumur. And okay, practice is different, but that's the tournament that Rafa had to pull out. We had the practice, and after that practice, he pulled out. And the very next day, I was playing horrible on the court. It wasn't me. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I said before. Yeah, his game style has something that it kind of makes your other half of the brain work more than it usually does, let's say. I don't know, I'm trying to understand, but I cannot find an explanation for that.
So you had a big week off court as well and got a lot of attention and everything for coming through and beating Roger, and you did earn a trophy this week because you hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. But I'm curious, like, how much all that other outside stuff you feel like maybe affected this match, or just made this whole tournament like something you'd never experienced before?
This match?
Just this whole tournament. Was the growing attention, and it's something new for you, I would think.
For sure. I mean, this tournament kind of changed and gave another dimension to my career, and I'm really happy that I got some good wins this week against Roger. Again, I will stick to that match because I did play a very good tennis against Roger, against Battista Agut, and also Berrettini in the first round match, who's a great player in my opinion. I had good matches, but I'm really disappointed today because again I feel like I could get closer and prove myself a little bit more, and not let him dominate the entire match. It just felt wrong.
Do you think something about the occasion being your first Grand Slam semi-final was a factor?
Maybe. I hope it doesn't happen again. I really hope it doesn't, because it's nice to have wins against these kind of players, top four. And it's not that I don't want it. I really want it badly, but I want it a bit even more than I want it at the moment.
Me?
Stefanos, do you think this loss, even though disappointing, will only motivate you to work hard for the rest of the season to beat these top guys?
I'll try. Hopefully I'll get closer next time. But I've been working really hard, and as it seems, it's going even worse than before. Against Rafa, I did play a good match in Toronto against him. I had my hopes high for the next time. I said to myself, I remember saying to myself, I'm going to beat this guy next time I play him. And that's why I'm so disappointed today, because I wasn't even close. But again, I'm going to try to work hard and aim high. Hope one day maybe I can get a win against him.
I'd like to consolate you, because I saw Roger Federer beating Pete Sampras in 2001, and everybody thought that he was going to win the tournament, or could possibly win the tournament. And then he lost to Tim Henman. And
Which round?
Well, he won in the last 16, and he lost in the semis.
Oh, okay.
So, like, huh? Quarters, sorry, lost in the quarters. So anyway, then you know what Federer did afterwards. So you shouldn't get depressed. I mean, you lost one match. You're 20 years old. You're only 12 years.
I agree with you.
Less than Nadal.
I agree with you, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think how Federer beat him so many times because, you know, he has similar game style like me. I'm trying to understand how to. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to lose to Rafa 10 times in a row.